Good morning, good morning. We are playing Tchia. I'm so happy to get back to this game with you all. I played it on the weekend doing the collecty gathering up stuff. And none of the quest or the little fights or the totem caves or any of that stuff, because I thought you all would like to see it. So I am looking forward to getting back to it. You can see on the map where we are. You can see on the map all the little collectibles are all gone except for a couple over here that popped up when I shouted this island. So yeah, our main quest is to go check on our friend after we met Miavora. So let's get the sun up and get on it. Oh, I changed her outfit. Look how she looks right now. And my boat looks different. It looks really cool. All right, let me see where we're going to go. Whoops. It's hard changing back and forth from one game to the next. Let's see. I think, good morning, Maruski. I would pitch you if I could. I am here, and I am so happy that you are here. Good morning, Sunny. I'm so happy to see you guys. We are ready to play. It was so hard for me this Sunday and yesterday morning to not do some of this stuff, but I wanted to save it for you guys. Let's see, I think I'm over here on this island. So you can see I didn't fight any of these fabric people. I'm also ready to do these totems. I think I have the holes for these. Oh, I have one funny thing that we need to do before we do that. So there's an achievement on, oh shoot, I'll have to put her clothes all back, but that's all right. There's an achievement for this game that you have to put this crab outfit on. So, which you get out of the claw machine. So I got the outfit, but I haven't put it on yet. So let's do that because I thought it might be really funny. Let's see. There's like all these parts, I think. Here we go. Oh! There's a head too. Oh wait, did she put it on? Go back. Yeah, I have that on. Okay. I just want to see. It looks like a whole outfit, so it might be crab shoes. No crab shoes? What the heck? All right, I know there's a crab head. There it is. So are there any other parts? Might be a crab backpack. Here's the crab backpack. There we go. Snip, snip. All right, we're going to exit that for just a minute so we can check how she looks. And then we're going to put her regular clothes on. Look. Okay, a little minor fun. Doesn't take much to entertain me, you've probably figured out. And now we got to go to all the trouble of putting her other outfit back on. And of course, more importantly, I hadn't actually looked at some of this stuff. Yeah, no, we're not going to put her. It would be good if you could change her outfits on the fly, because if you could do that, I would probably put her wetsuit on before she swims and, stuff like that. But it's too much trouble too. Oh, did they let me have her whole outfit back? It's too much trouble to do it since you have to do it in here. What hat did I put on? Oh, her newsboy cap. Oh, and we're going to change her backpack. I'm sorry, that's pretty cute, but we're not doing that. All right, is that all of her outfit? back? Yes, I think so. Okay, she's ready. So, that's a little morning laugh for us. So now, if we're over here, let's start out by fighting these guys. And then we'll go over and do the totem. And make our way over to Louise. We gotta check and make sure that Louise is safe. I will say all that running around to get the stuff has made me better. Have a better understanding of how everything works and how to use it. Yeah. So it's probably good before we get to any really big doings that I'll have a better understanding of it. She can jump off the top of these trees, these bamboo, off these little puffy tops. It's really cute. Let's see if we can find one. She can climb up, go up. Oops, okay, watch this. It's pretty funny. Whoa! Now, I did die twice in my experimenting while I was off air, and I did faithfully update the death counter because I do want to have an accurate count by the end of the game of how many times I died during the game. Hopefully it won't be very many, but, you never know. I was honest, so I'm up to 6 for the game right now. Okay, that looks like them over there. I've got 2 lanterns in my backpack, so I think we're ready. I was laughing so much my eyes are watering. All right, let's see. Oh, and they have some, too. Although the wood fire, I think, is the best for these little small camps. There's 2 more. Where are they? Uh-oh, I don't see them. All right, there's 2 more soldiers on the outskirts somewhere. Where the heck are they? Oh no! I knew that was taking me too long. There we go. Okay, woohoo! Got him. And we'll get their treasure box. What did they give us? I don't know how you'd run around in the long skirts. And a school jacket. We already got a little plaid skirt, so we could go all Catholic schoolgirl, but we're not doing that. All right, let's grab up these lanterns and stow them. Right? I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. Okay, that was a fun way to start the morning. Oh my goodness, Maruski. Yikes. Let's see here. What's in our backpack right now? Well, we're going to take all these lanterns, or we're going to take another one. Yeah, I see. Can always dump it later. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's wander up here and do this. Totem. Nice. Well, I will look forward to that. Is it a No Man's Sky stream? If only they would get going, huh? That's always the best when you have kids at home and a husband and all that. It's like, just get them all out the door. As long as you don't have to get out the door too, that's a lot less fun. Oh, let's see. We are going to catch a bird. Watch this thing, you guys. This is pretty fun. Whoops, get up there, bird. And then we can just fly up to where we're going. Or walk. Come on, bird. Well, that's good. Let's come in and land because we don't want to fall out of the bird. And I think it's right around here somewhere. Maybe it's down below us, possibly. Wow, yep. No kidding. A busy, busy day. I was never a mom of four, but I certainly used to have to do all those things, and I'm so glad I don't have to do them anymore. Except for myself. Oh, there it is, right down there. Okay. All right. Yay, we made it. Okay. I know, that's my favorite thing. It's so hilarious. All right, we got to get our... Whoops. Unfortunately, until you take them out, you can't tell. Oh, that is the right one. All right. Oh no! No! Did I not recarve that one? Maybe I didn't. Shoot! Guys. Now where'd it go? I can't even see it in the dark. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's see what I did wrong. Oh, the nose. As I must not have recarved this one. Dang it! Well, that was a wasted trip, huh? So we're just going to leave this sign of our failure in the woods. Whoops. Let's see. Well, we'll go fight some more. Let me see where there is another totem carving stand, because we're going to have to do that one again. Oh, here's one over here. So let's see. Let's go fight these guys, and we'll pick up... I didn't get this trinket because it was too close to these guys, and I didn't want to fight them off stream. So let's go fight these guys, get that trinket, and then we'll go down and carve a new totem. Darn it! I think I knew that before, but then I forgot about it. Clearly. I can tell you this game is a good counterpoint to Dragon Age that I'm playing in the afternoon, which is so much more stressful. And I wish my Dragon Age people could get around the way this gal does. Then most of my problems in that game would be solved. Oh, here's a race coming up. Let's see what kind of race this is. Did I do this one already? Maybe not. All right, let's see. Is it just a run-in race? Okay, so that's not very good tips. All right, let's see what we're supposed to do here. Oh, I'm a deer. Alrighty. Oh no, deer. Got caught on a rock. Oh no. Yeah. That happens for sure. Thank you for the lurking that you did. I appreciate it. Oh no. Well, I got the silver. From what I understand, you don't, it doesn't clear it off your map unless you get the gold. And this is a kind of a funny thing too. So is that them right there? I'm not sure. The deer. The trophies are the coins, I guess you could say, that you use for morning TK. Or afternoon for you. Did you get up and go to work early this morning? Was this an early day for you? I don't know if that's the bad guys. I hate to swoop down in there and find out. Yeah, oh, it's food. Good. Well, that's good. The trophies are your coin to use for the claw machine. Oh, nice. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to take your lantern. Oh, here's a totem carving thing right here. Okay. No, we don't want to do that one. Wait. Wait. No, don't take it. Hold on. Let's go back and remember what this one looked like. Okay. Well, this is a pretty cute little game. And I will say that I wish that I wish my Dragon Age people could move the way this girl does, that all my Dragon Age problems would be over. Okay, I think this is the one that I did wrong, so we'll have this replacement, and then we can go up there and do that one again. Well, yeah, but this girl can fly, she can glide, she can climb like a spider. Yeah, then I wouldn't need dragon wings. She can get in a bird or a fish or anything. Yeah, she's pretty awesome. And I play this in the morning, and then I play Dragon Age. I'm like, oh, why can't that girl? Why can't they do what she can do? Okay, I think that is... oh, no! Alright, hold on. We're going to put it over here so I won't forget which one it is. And we're going to have to we'll dump one of these lanterns. That's too many anyway. Okay. All right, let's go have our fight. I know, right? Okay. I think that one is pretty high, so let's get a bird. Whoops. See? Yeah. My Dragon Age people could do this. Yeah. It would be awesome. Ah! Whoops. Get up here. Oh, there they are right there. Okay, let's go over here where we can hide. Okay. Alright. These are the bad guys of this game, these fabric piles. Oh, there's a sentinel in this one. Wow, this is like our biggest one. These sentinels don't turn around, so we're just going to grab one of these gas cans while he's not looking. Funny those guys down there don't notice that you're burning up everything up here. Oh, there is another sentinel. He might notice. Is that it? So that was one thing I was kind of worried about, is that I downloaded it, but now I'm not sure how I know what is DLC and what isn't DLC, which is part of the reason that I thought the Deep Woods might be DLC. The Deep Roads thing, I mean. Oh, there's still 3 soldiers left. Okay, here's a sentinel. We can get him. Oh wow, this is a bigger one than we have fought before. Oh, I should have done a log. Oh, so that frostback whatever. That makes sense, because that thing is hard. That whole place is hard. All right, then I'm not gonna. I guess I won't worry about DLC or not DLC. I know the recommendation was to do it after the regular quest, but I guess that's just not how I'm doing it. I mean, after the regular game. You'll be happy to know, TK, that I did clear 2 more places off the... Uh-oh, I need a log down here. Off the map, I finished 2 emerald graves and some other place. I did another little thing. Oops. After the main quest in the Arbor Wilds. Okay. I haven't finished either one of them, so... I don't think I've done that one, have I? I can't remember. Oh, we got one more soldier left, too. Wonder where he is. He's gonna sneak up on me. Okay. Tin can. Wonder what I need a tin can for. Alright, there's my little trinket. Let's go grab that while we got a... I guess they're all on my list now, so I guess I'm just picking them off as best I can. Alright, where is that last guy? Oh, and there's still another pile of fabric, so there must be another part to this fort or whatever it is. Oh, okay. 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 I gotta remember that. In fact, give me just a second, you guys. I'm gonna write that down. Maruski, you'll be happy to know I asked TK, or TK told me that Blackwall is not gone for good. We were pretty sad last night when we thought, yeah, when we got his note. Okay. Sorry to be talking about one game when I'm playing a different one, but these are important matters. Oh, well, we're gonna do the best we can to play it so he's not, because yikes, that was really sad. All right, let's see if we can do it'll be a log thing, which is the best way to burn up fabric, I would say. Bah! Alrighty. Done! Oh, and there's a stamina fruit in here. Nice. Okay. Let's replenish our lantern supply. Oh. Oh, I guess I can't stow it. What do I have? Oh, that's alright. We don't really need it. Okay. Alright, you guys. That takes care of that one. Boom. Oops. Lucky I didn't blow myself up there. Let's get it to be morning again. Alright, let's go back over here. Do this one again if we can get to it. Try to get to it this time. Not close enough. Whoops. Oh no! Don't kill the deer! Whoops. That doesn't look too good. It's always better to be a bird. Or a fish if you're in the water. Get up, deer. Man, that deer can take a fall. All right, go away, dear. I'm finished with you. And, okay, now we're getting pretty close. There it is, right down there. Okay, here we go again. That's the wrong one. There we go. Alright, let's see what's in here. I think these things increase your bar that your soul transfer animal possession bar. Uh-oh, what the heck is that? Uh-oh, I'm not too good at the slingshot. Alright, let's see. 17! Oh, yikes. I did one of these off stream and you had to sneak through this whole thing without anyone seeing you. Man, it was kind of tricky. Huh. Can you get out there? Is there land out there? No. Oh, I'm on fire. Wait, don't fall off. Alright, let's see. I think we gotta do one of these trees. No, 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 no! Don't jump off either. Jeez. Why it has to be so dark in here? Yeah, we can't do our ukulele morning, so... Oh, there we go, okay. It's like doing those shooting galleries. That's too far away. Okay. Oh, man. Don't fall off. Jeez, oh, Pete, I am gonna have a hard time with this. Just seeing. So they got the orbs moving and they got the ground moving if you happen to be standing on one of these rocks that are moving around. And they're making me work hard for this. I think those are too far away. Alright, let's see. How am I gonna get over there? Okay. Alright. Seems like there was one right here close. What am I up to? 8? Alright. Just don't catch yourself on fire. Oh, there must be a tree in the way because that one's big. Ah, 6 more. Oh, here's one right here. Nice. Whoops, how could I have missed that? I'm more afraid of falling off the edge of these little floating islands than I am anything else. Oh, here's a step, I think. I think I gotta get up on one of these trees and sling myself off. Oh, no, 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 no. And then I gotta still get all the way back. That looks kind of far. Oh, phew. Okay. Let's see here. Look, there's a little house on here. Oh, that's not on this same one. Okay, so I got 2 over there. I got 3 more to go. Where's the third one? I'm afraid I'm just gonna walk off the edge because I can barely see these weird green. This green light does not show up very well. All right. Oh, this is a big one. So there's 2 over. Oh, they're all 3 over there. Okay, good. Let's see. Oh no, I don't want to be up here. I'm afraid I'm going to spring myself off the edge. No, I don't know how to get down without slingshotting myself. Guess I could go over there. Okay, now I should be able to get all 3 of the rest of them. Whoops. Wait. Oh, through the bamboo. If I can get up higher. Oh, I got them all. Phew! Now I gotta make it back. Ugh, my hands are all sweaty. now I have to hope it's... I'm not exactly sure how to get back over there. What? I don't know what that means, ma'am spaghetti. Oh. I'm not familiar with that. Alright, how am I gonna get back? How am I supposed to know where I'm supposed to go? See, we don't have a map for this little place. Yeah, yo. If anyone thought I was going to remember how I got here, they would be wrong. So... Oh, this isn't a good one, because I can't get through. I need to go that way. I'll get on that one. I'm afraid to jump out to a bigger one because I'm afraid I'll fly right off the edge. Oh no, that's a tiny one. That's not going to help. Whoops. No, that's a tiny one. Get off of there. It's kind of hard to get it a pinpoint on these bamboo. I think I'm probably climbing up the same one I was on before. No, this is a pretty tall one. Okay. Alright, let's see here. How... Well, I know I was on that one where that big rock is, so let's start over there. Oh no! Ah, ah! Well, this seems good. Okay. Oh, this might be working out okay. Maybe it's over there someplace. There it is. Awesome. Oh. Oh, gross. Yikes. Okay, well, Maruski, thanks for sharing that with me, I guess. My palms are sweaty. Usually when I'm playing like platforming games, or I know my hands are going to get sweaty, I have a little towel. I wasn't expecting it with this game. Okay, sweet. That one is done, and that gives our soul transfer bar a little bit longer. Okay, let's see what else we have to do. We got that, those bad guys. And I think our main quest girl is all the way up here on this island. So we'll do this one, and then we'll get our boat and sail around. That's the most fun thing anyway. Is that everything? Have I done everything else on this island? Yep. All right, let's go fight some more. I probably shouldn't have done everything else off stream because now I'm just doing these fights one after the other. But there are more islands we haven't been to. We've only opened up a small part of this world, so I've only cleared, I think, like to the islands that we found earlier in the game. I haven't gone to new places. I was watching Teach Courage play this again, and Maruski, you may remember when we raided over there, that big factory she was fighting. Well, she just finally beat that yesterday. And it was actually 4 big factories. It was this whole big thing. Yeah, so it was crazy. I thought, oh gosh, I don't know where we run into that, but I'm not looking forward to it. I mean, I think yesterday was the first time she'd played since we watched her played that game, because, you know, she plays all different games. Okay, that looks like them right there. Kind of trying to think what would be the best way to approach that. I think we'll call up a bird. Oh, look at this bird. Oops. Just glide down. Okay. All right, what's my lantern situation? Oh, and I have 1 gas can. I don't know how big this camp is. Suppose we could just blaze in there, jump in the fire without them exactly seeing us. Look, there's a guy walking along. Why don't they do anything to him? They're all looking at him. All right, let's just go. Do 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 do. All right, that was pretty easy. If I hadn't seen her play that factory, I would think, man, the bad guys in this game are so easy. But having seen her do that, yikes, I know it's coming. But these are practice bad guys. Okay, good. Wait till you see my boat. It's all pretty now. Gecko flag. I don't think we'll be trading out my boat as it is for that, for a gecko flag. You know what? Let's come over here and grab the boat, and then we'll sail around to those, to that last bad guy place. Hey, wait, buddy. Wait up.
Yep.
The Legend of the Masked Warrior. I don't. Oh, let's eat. Since we have been using our soul transfer power. Mmm. Delicious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think max is 10. And we get those from doing those totem things, so 4 more to go. And then we'll be fully up. Yeah, right? Hey, Lab Pedro, good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, that is the perfect song for once we get on our boat. You'll see. This is just the cutest little game. With a very dark underbelly eye, if it has to be said. Alright, here's our dock. Let me get my marker on for these guys. Hello, let's get our boat up. Yeah, everybody has a music reference. At least the Enya one I do. No, I didn't. I'm so sorry. What was the competition? Yeah, what was your competition? Oh, that's right. I did see it. So awesome. Oh, that was so cool. That is fantastic. I did see that. You put it on Twitter. I just had forgotten. That is really neat. All right, you guys like my sailboat, my wave, and then I have a little bird. That is just the best. You're going to have such a good time with that. I love mine. Have you played a lot of VR? Are you a VR gamer? I mean, presumably you are now, but were you before? See, this is the perfect time for that song to be playing. This is the most chill part of the game, is this. I love this the sailing part. It's awesome. There is a sailing race. I haven't done that one yet. I should have rerun that deer race while I was up there, but alas. Okay, I think that's maybe them over there. I think we're getting close. Obviously, we don't want to sail right into them. Let's sail. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I have the Quest 1 and 2, and I have a PSVR 2. I did not have a PSVR 1. Let's park our boat over here so we can sneak up on them. Okay, I realize that's not so much parking as it is just, vehicle abandonment, but... Alright, I think they're right around that side over there. Let's get out of this. Let's grab a bird. Yeah, right? That was a crash. We'll do a little reconnaissance here. Well, this is a little bit of a bigger one. We've got some sentinels, got a few fabric piles. 3 fabric piles, 10 soldiers, no sentinels. All right. Oh, that should have been a twofer. We should have got him and the fabric pile since he was dumb enough to jump up on it. Okay. Man, 10. Oh, I know what I'm going to do with those soldiers. Wait a minute. Oh, alright, that wasn't so good. I rolled my burning log into the water. Not surprisingly, that wasn't too effective. Uh-oh, this isn't too good. Wait. This guy. The sentinels don't turn around, but I think the regular soldiers do. Yeah, Maruski was showing her one of her old bases on her stream yesterday. It was awesome. It was huge. It was cool to see it. Oh, did I use that one up there? All right. So I still got 4 soldiers left. Good morning, Teach Courage. Welcome, welcome. So nice to see you. We are doing. I was just talking about the big factory. Your great result with the factory. This is like nothing. This is practice fighting for where you are with the fabric fighting. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay. Okay, let's see. 3 more, but I don't have any more. I don't have any more lanterns in my pack. Oh no! Shoot, I did not manage my resources very well with this one, guys. Let's see. What if I can fly over there? Get the jump on them. A little sneak attack here. Ah! Boom! Oh, look at, oh no! Grab! Oh, alright, what do I have left? 1 more soldier left. So fun. This, I tell you what, this has just been the most fun game. I'm playing Dragon Age Inquisition in my afternoon stream, and number one, as I've said a number of times, I wish those people could move like she moves. But also, this is it's pretty relaxing after that. Whoops. Mostly, except for these fights. It's so chill. Nothing like sailing around on the boat. Come on, you can go up the ladder. You can do it. Hey Phoenix! Good morning, good morning! I'm so happy you're here to see this cute little game. We just had a big fight with a bunch of people made out of fabric, which is harder than you might think. You're up, I will say you're up very early this morning, aren't you, for you? Alright, we need to grab up some of these so we can do the other fabric piles. Maybe a sewing machine. It could turn these guys into, you know, an army for good, right? I think it's so funny that somehow they envision all this fabric as bad guys. I also always love with games that are where the people are customizable to see how different people dress their folks up, their characters up. It really changes the whole game. Not so much with her since she's just different clothes, but I guess I could have had her running around in the crab outfit we tried on this morning. Okay. What have we? Rolled up shorts. That could be good. Alright, where's that other pile? So we got that one. We got this one. It's really cute. And oh, there it is. One of the parts that I really just enjoy is sailing around. You get this catamaran and you can sail around on it, and it's so chill. I just like to just do that and not worry about the other stuff. Sometimes just jump in and sail. Yeah, it's really nice. Oh, stamina fruit. Teach Courage is well ahead of me, and I've been watching her play, and yeah, and we get to burn stuff, so I mean, what more could you ask? And it has shown me a few things, and another cool thing is that you get to possess different critters. Anything. Well, not just critters, inanimate objects as well. Good morning, C. I have not. Did you? Gosh, all my favorite people are here this morning. I have not yet. I dinked around. I didn't want to do any good stuff off stream, so I did all the trinkets and all that kind of stuff. Here's my boat where I crashed it over here. So let's get it back out in the water. I don't like to waste time with all that parking business. What the heck? Right? Alright, let's see where we're going to go now. We have to go... I've done everything on this island. We could advance the main story. Let's go over here. I guess I don't need to mark that since it's already on the map. Alright, this is my favorite part. The sailing part. Hopefully I won't crash because that would be embarrassing. Look, see, I changed my boat. I put the wave package on my boat. I did this hilarious one the other day where I ran up on this little island and my boat sort of high-centered on this stick that was sticking up, this poor man's tent pole. And yeah, I had to reload the game. That was just it. That was a dead stop. Normally there's really nice music playing too in this game. There's a lot of really good music, which I was surprised Twitch so far at least hasn't muted any of it. Oh, this is the best. Alright, there is actually a dark underbelly to the story. And a fairly shocking moment when we met the main bad guy. So now we're cruising down to make sure that the bad guy, whose name is Miyavora, hasn't hurt our friend. Here we go. Absolutely the most chill thing. You can kill a dragon in Dragon Age and then come over here and sail around. I mean, what could be better, right? You can change it. There are all these different customizable, effects for your boat. You could change your sail and your flag and your pontoons and the colors and everything. Let me see where I am versus where we're heading. We're getting there. And you can crash your boat anywhere you want, and then when you go to a dock you can respawn it, so you don't really have to remember where you parked it, which is also handy for some of us, more than others of us. All right, we're coming around, coming around. Well, there you go. This is a perfect, like, Moana type of game. All right, we're gonna pretend like we know what we're doing. Put our sail down. So you can do it more gracefully than I have been doing it. You don't have to just bash into the the beach. There's lots of little mini games too, which are kind of fun. Some are fun. I'm not very good at them, so those ones are kind of less fun. Get up there. Come on. All right, we got to go check on our friend. Hopefully all is well with her. I haven't done that picture developing thing. All right, where is she? There she is. Looks okay. Oh no. I have a music thing. I'm terrible at these. Whoops. I don't think I'll be getting the platinum because one of those trophies is get 100% on one of these, and yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, it's cool. Ah! Ah! Too fast! Yeah, they're killing a dragon's got nothing on this. There was one earlier that was so fast, I just like lost it. I couldn't do it. I was just like, ah. Oh, exhausting. That's exhausting. Yeah, right? 87, that's my best one yet.
Je suis contente que tu sois revenu.
I might have could have got 100 on that one.
Aîné à tout bas. Genre aîné, la Renaisière.
That's my best one that I've done.
Comment on dit je t'aime beaucoup là d'où tu viens?
That's the perfect emote. Alright, what's happening here? We all know I don't like romances in my games. Do I have to? Fireworks? Okay, well, This little turn in the narrative is a little unexpected. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, bad guy. Oh, I know, right? I try to avoid those at all cost. I never have my people romance anybody with games where you could do that, like all those BioWare games, like Dragon Age and Mass Effect. I avoid it unless there's a trophy involved, and then I do it because, got to get the trophies. All right, well, I know, right? Did you see how long it took me to commit to it? I was trying to see if there was a way out. Okay, so there's Welly Welly. So we will come. Let's see, we'll fight these two camps while we're here, up here. Wait, let's play up some morning. This is a really neat mechanic in the game. You can play your ukulele to make it be any time of day that you want. Summon up animals, and I just got a new one yesterday where you can put this bubble on your head, so when you swim, if you're not a fish, if you're swimming as yourself, you don't drown. It's an infinite bubble, which is awesome. All right, it's over there is our camp. Let's get us a bird. It's very cool. It's a really cool mechanic. And you uncover new melodies by doing this rock stacking mini game that give you different powers. Oh, this is a big one. Yikesies, guys. All right, we can do it. This is going to be our biggest one yet. Let's get a strategy going. Oh, I don't think I restocked my... Oh, I don't have any fire in my backpack. Oh, no. If I were smart, I would go away and gather up some lanterns before I tried this. But that is probably not going to be happening. Man, I don't see any lanterns over there. We have the wood fire, which we can soul transfer into a log and roll around and burn people up. But of course there's no bad guys there. They're making this one a little tricky for me. It's been pretty easy before this. I wonder if I don't see any lanterns. There's like a stash of gas cans. All right, you guys. Sunny, get ready with the death counter because we're going in very ill-prepared for this particular fight. If there's a stash of gas... Oh, he saw me. Alright, that is not a good starting point. I was hoping we could sneak in the back and there might be a gas can right there. I can't believe I don't have any. Seriously, that was weak. Okay, maybe if we go down here underneath, maybe there'll be one. 6 soldiers, so we've hit more soldiers. Oh, now there's somebody up there with the fire. So that's good. Our little creeping move is hilarious. Okay, oh, there's a gas can over there. Uh-oh, he sees me. He sees me. Oh! Bah! Boom! Boom! Alright, well that wasn't too great because I didn't... Oh, here we go. Alright. Do, boom! Oh no! Oh, that was pretty fun, except except it didn't actually do anything, but you know. Oh, he's got me! Man, I'm doing a bad job of this. My usual strategy is not working very well because I'm not paying attention. Oh, I died. Poor fighting there. Oh, am I in jail? What the heck? Now what happens? I haven't experienced this before. Game over? I mean... what happens here? Can I pick the lock? I mean, she could do a lot of things, but I'm not sure that is one of them. Oh, I know. I have to soul transfer out. Okay, had a little panic there, but I have it back together now. Let's see. Yeah, it took me just a minute to figure that out. I had a little freak out. I apologize. I could probably, let's see, not making it too easy. Let's see if I can play my ukulele. Yeah, I can. Okay. Oh, don't come in the cage with me. Yeah, that didn't help. Birdie, I'm sorry. Now I have trapped you as well. Yeah, oops is right. I could fill my cage up with birds, huh? Let's see if there's anything else I can see from here that I can soul transfer it to. The game's like, yeah, it's not that easy. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, do I have anything left after my panic fight there? Oh. Nice. Are you streaming this afternoon? Ooh. Oh. Alright. Oh, I only got 2 soldiers left. I feel bad for the bird. Sorry, buddy. I mean, I think he's just doomed because I can't open that cage. Gosh, that was bad. Now I feel bad. I feel sad. All right, where are our other 2 soldiers? And I need some more ammo now. Oh, yeah, that's the problem with days off, isn't it? You think you're going to have all this time, but then you got all these chores to do. Here he comes, here he comes. Why are there not any? What are these things? Jagged. Oh! See if I can manage to not kill myself. Oh, okay, well that didn't really work. Uh-oh, I gotta find something, you guys. Ah! I need a respawn of fuel. While your mom's visiting, can't you get her to do stuff like that for you? As I say, as a mom, if my grown son said that to me, yeah, that would be bad. He would know better than to say that to me. Uh-oh, what am I going to do here? I've got to find some ammo, man. Yeah, that's pretty bad with the mom. Of course, no mom wants to do laundry. Nobody wants to do laundry. It's a fact. All right. Since I'm clearly incapable of rolling my log in a good, nice way across the... I'm going to give it another try, but clearly I wasn't good at it. Come on, log. Oh, boom. What do these things do? Oh no, oh no. Exactly. Oh no. Is that gonna be my only thing I can... looks like my gas cans didn't respawn. Oh man, bad, bad. I don't think I can roll my, I don't think I'm capable of rolling myself as a log across the gangplank. It's too skinny. Alright, man, I don't see any fuel. Oh, this is bad. I don't want to go away and come back. Oh. If I can I get over there from here? No, shoot. Okay, come on, you can do it. I know I can't do it. I'm just stuck here. Oh man, dang it. Oh, this so stinks. And you know, even if I had stuff, I would have used it up by now. I'm gonna have to go away and get some fuel, because at the very least, even after I take care of the soldiers, I'm gonna have to... okay, let's see where we can go get some lanterns. I'm gonna have to burn those fabric piles, and I got nothing. I got nothing, man. Oh, I don't want to do that. Where can I go? Oh, I'm so unhappy with myself. I don't want to go away. What's that up there on that hill? All right, let's make a bird. And just be sure I'm right before I take off. Do a little recon mission. A fuel recon. Can I just peck this bird? Yeah, I don't think there's any fuel left on the, dang it. Alright, where is a fire anywhere on our island? I think we're gonna have to go to a little town. Oh man, I'm so unhappy. Alright, let's see. Stop whining about that and find a solution, right? Oh, I forgot about the walk-in. Oh, thank you, C. Okay, we're going back. I forgot about dialing up the walk-in. That's right. All right, you guys, this is the coolest thing. Thank you so much. Yes. That's what we're gonna do. They're the best. I totally forgot about that. I haven't done it yet, so it wasn't really in my repertoire. Let's get over here close. So this is another little critter that we met that we can call up, and he shoots these little fireballs. Yeah, no kidding. I just didn't even think of that. Anyone who watches me play knows I do have a bit of a panic response to things, so... Alright, so what we're going to do here, where's our walk-in? Oh, face, nice one, okay. Alright, where? Oh, I should have dialed up some daytime while I was at it. Whoops, 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 stairs. Oh, the walking's pretty tough, actually. Boom! Sweet! Alright, now we gotta get over there. I don't know how these walk-ins... Oh, I'm almost out. Unpossessed for just a second so I don't waste any time. And let's just dial up a little morning while we're at it. Oh, see, you saved the day, man. I know, right? That's why I jumped out. With that one, I would have hated to go off and had to come all the way back. All right. Whoops. Oh, he's got to recharge. Oh, I got one fabric pile left. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. Surely there has to be one thing besides that fire, because there's no way even if I could roll around, I could do it that far. I mean, I can roll around, but yeah, that's why I'm gonna look. I don't think so. I'm gonna look. Now that I don't have the soldiers chasing me, I can look carefully. I may have to pop away just for that and come back. I think I used all the gas cans and they haven't respawned. Man, that figures. Let me go get my loot over here from this pile. Yeah, I don't think so. And that's nice of you to say, but I only burned one fabric pile? Oh, I got 2 left. Nah, yeah, no. Up the stairs and all that, yeah, no. This is like the same mechanic as driving a car, and we all know how well I do that when there are roads involved. Oh, there's one. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. We are saved. We are saved. We are saved. There's... Oh! What the heck just happened? No, I didn't die. I did not die. I did not die. I should have died, but I do not believe that was a death. Oh, I'm so unhappy. Now they're all gone. Explosive, I don't think so. I didn't kill her. Yeah, you go, exclamation point, remove death. Yeah, I don't think I do. I still am missing 3. Oh, but my walk-in's back, so I can do that one. All right, we're not going to waste any soul power on transportation. All right, let's see the best way to plot out my path here. Yeah, she did, but it didn't reset, so... No! Please don't be sorry. Man, she should have been dead, for heaven's sakes, with that giant explosion. I would feel better if I could get one... But actually, if my walk-in... Yeah, it looked like death to me too, Sonny, actually. All right. Man. I might be able to get from up there to here more quickly than I can get from here to up there. So let me start over there. I don't want to waste any time. I'm not even going to look in that cage. I feel so guilty about that bird. Okay, here we go. Now you can see them walking. Let's see. I don't know what their ability to survive a fall. Oh, pretty good. Yay, we did it. Seemed a little dicey there for a moment, but we did it. Yahoo! Alright, we got a new fruit. Sweet. That was awesome. And we should have one more. Thank you! That was our trickiest one yet, you guys. Yeah, when we get to the big factories that Teach Courage had been fighting, yeah, we're gonna really be, those are huge. Yeah, those fruits give you, they increase your stamina, so like when you're sailing around and climbing, that sort of thing. She ought to end up with like big goo all over her face. Oh, red overalls. And cornrows, sweet. Okay, I have to say, I'm feeling like, whew, that was a fight. I'm having that, post-adrenaline feeling that you get when you have a big fight. So I had 3 trinkets over here that I hadn't picked up. We'll grab those real quick, and then we'll go to Welly Welly for the next part of the story. These little trinkets are part of our currency in the game. And I've gathered up most of them, but those 3 appeared sort of late in my cleaning stuff up yesterday and Sunday, so I decided to leave them. Okay. That stamina also replenishes really quickly, so if you can just manage to not kill yourself, which I have to say I have not always done, it works pretty well. Okay. Boop. Alright, where's our third one? Over here. Oh, and look, there's our boat, so this is working out pretty well. I wonder how our stamina's actually, we might not have enough. The soul meter will also replenishes, but not as fast. You gotta, if you eat something, it's fully replenished, but if you just let time do it, it takes a little longer. Let's see how we're doing on it. Okay, TK, thank you for coming in this morning. I don't usually see you in my morning, your afternoon. Have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you when you're streaming. Oh, there's my boat. Okay, wait, I wasn't coming to my boat. I was coming to my... Whoops. We'll climb up here and get our last little trinkety thing. And then we will hop down there and and sail away. Get back to our sailing. I think it's right up here somewhere. There, nope. There it is, over there. Okay. I did completely empty the claw machine that's on the island here, which I have to admit was fun. All right, our boat. There it is! Yeah! I don't want to get too carried away. End up splatting into the rocks. Okay, alright. So now, we could do, let's see, Welly Welly's all the way over here. Let's sail over here and do this totem. I already have this one. I already have this one carved. I'm pretty sure. Let's check, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, that's the one we have carved. So let's go over there and do that real quick. And then we'll sail around to Welly Welly. Have a little sailing, the best part. Oh, I should probably eat something because you got... Oh no, it's down low, I remember. It's down. I've already been over here, but I didn't do the thing. It's right there in that little... This little cove down here. Hey buddy, how's the fishing? Get another bar to our soul meter thingy. I might have pulled that one up a little bit soon, a little early. We'll see if the sea will drift us in. Yay! Perfect. Boop. Oh, how sweet was that? Oh. Yay! All right. Another tricky challenge. No doubt. Oh, great God of the mountain. Let me have my stamina fruit. I mean my soul fruit. Oh, what are we gonna have to do in here? Oh, dog. And oh, this is gonna be a multi-species race. Oh, look, all our little friends. Hey, Sassy Roo, so good to see you. Sunny, can I get a shout out for Sassy Roo? Sassy is a new streamer. She's streaming Red Dead. Oh, good grief. Guys, come on. It is so good. It is really cute. Oh, we're having a little critter dance here. This one, that's all we gotta do. This one's gonna be easy. Obviously, I did a terrible job with the actual ukulele part of it, but oh, I like this one. It's nice. Especially after that big fight we just had. I think it switched itself to manual. It could tell I was hopeless right from the beginning. Aww. 5%. And it did switch itself to manual. That's hilarious. All right, let's have let's consume our soul fruit. Yay! All right, I have to say that was the easiest challenge, the easiest totem cave challenge yet. Yeah, that was very cute. I'll take it. I don't care about the crappy score. All right, sun's going down. We can't have any of that. that sun back up. All right, let's see. Where are we going? To Welly Welly. Wow, that literally might be all we have. Oh, here, look, here's a treasure box down here. How did I miss that? I haven't played that game. So in the morning, I play little indie games. I play big games in the afternoons. So I will look that up. Would you consider if that's a game kind of like this? I might put that on my list. Okay, you guys, it looks like we can sail. We'll sail over here. It looks like there's a... Oh, wait, we're going to be a little smarter this time and gather up some incendiaries before we... Oh, okay, I'm only PlayStation. PC or Xbox, okay. Let's sail here and see if we can get some stuff, some incendiaries for our backpack before we take on another. Although now that I can call up the Moatin, well, probably I'll never know unless it comes to PlayStation, but... I don't think that's... Oh, yeah, I forgot where I was. Oh, you're so nice to come on while you're walking. You guys, make sure you check out Sassy Roo and give her a follow. She is literally a brand new streamer. And Red Dead, of course, is an awesome game. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna go gather up some stuff and then we'll burn down that camp. There's this one island that's super far away that I did yesterday, and to get the stamina fruit. And there was an abandoned, like an oil rig sort of thing out in the water that was also really far away. And I did stop and fight that one because I thought I'm never coming all the way back out here again. Much as I love the sailing part, it was a bit much. So we're going to go to this little town down here and see if we can find some stuff. I think that's a burned up camp there. Bad guy camp. Let's make sure we're going the right way. Oh, it's okay. I forgot where I was. I forgot what I was doing. How unusual for me. This doesn't look too promising, does it? Maybe. Oh, we can eat here too, which would be good. Let's gather up whatever oil lanterns these people have. And anything else we can find. That will burn. That we have room for. Grab a snack. One, two, three. Oh, I did get one of those gas cans in my backpack before I blew up. I have not played any of those games. I've watched Daco Guyver play Sons of the Forest a lot, and it looks really cool, though. Have you played it yet? See? Alright, let's see. What else is here in this place? Oh, that's why, because I was thinking it was this place. Oh. Or maybe it is this place. Alright, so it looks like... Wow, there's a collectible there? Seriously? How could I have missed one? So let's grab a snack. So we'll be all filled up. And try to find that trinket. I got this claw completely empty. I finished this one. But I only bought the crab outfit that you needed for the achievement. Not wasting my pearls on that stuff. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I have to admit, even though I was complaining about having to do it, it was fun. Where is that trinket? Must be up on the roof here, I bet. Yep. There it is. Okay, I got one more slot. Although now that you have reminded me about the walk-in, you know, it was interesting when I found the one in town. I jumped all over it. I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do with it, and so I just walked away from it. I thought it was just sort of funny, you know, like a funny little piece of decoration in the town. I've probably stolen all of their oil lanterns. Should be enough with them walking, but I don't want to get cocky like I was on the last one, even though that worked out okay. Here we go. Here's another one over here. I don't think we have any. I think we've done all the totems that are kind of right around us. Yeah, so we don't have anything to carve there. We're just going to steal the oil lamp out of the carving station. Okay, done. Back at it. Okay, we should be fully prepared now. Well, let's see, we're over here. So we're going to go all the way around to here. Fight this one. Isn't that right? Oh no, we're right there. Good, okay. So we'll sail around and then we'll pick the main story back up. Here we go. I wish they'd always start playing the music when you start sailing. There we go. Even after you finish this game, I could see like putting on some good music of your own and just sailing around. It'd be so chill. I need to do the sailing race. Oh, I should have done the slingshotty thing, although I think I got 100 on that. No, I guess I didn't. I got 100 on one of the slingshot things so far, but I don't think it was that one. So pretty. So we're going to have this chill, beautiful moment, and then we're going to go burn up some people. Okay. Let's see. Gotta sneak up on them. They're hiding in the mangroves. Oh, this is a little one. We can do it! Alright, let's get our little reconnaissance going here. Already been spotted? Seriously? Who spots us? Oh, I think we're safe. Okay. Oh, nice. We can do our log pile thing, maybe. Oh, I'm extinguished. Oh no! Fire and water don't mix. Oh no! Too slow. Oh, I dropped my lantern. Ah! Oh, it caught me. That was dumb. Get up! Get up! Get up! Oh, dang it! Oh, they caught me. That's what I get for being cocky, huh? What did I say? Oh, 5. We can do it. Alright. Now, let's see. Oh, look, there's a gas can right there. Boop. Oops. Come on, climb up the ladder, silly girl. One more soldier, one more soldier. Where is he? I have to call up them walking for my fabric piles, which of course are super far apart. Where is that dude? Come on, buddy, I know you're here somewhere. Be nice if he stayed gone long enough that I could find some other sort of... That is the song I know best. Alright, where is that dude? Oh, there he is! Ah! not even looking. Buddy, turn around. Okay. That is all our soldiers. So now we got to do our fabric pile. So we'll... Aww! What the heck? Mr. Sharky? We got to get our Sharky to the open water. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. Oh no. There we go. Yay. Now get back to business. Remember, Shark, you're our friend now. Don't eat us. Just checking. Although I have to say I'm going to be hesitant to try to take any more gas cans out of boxes. Yeah, right? Yeah, it was stranded in the mangroves there. Alright, let's see. Maybe high tide, you know, the tide went down and left it. Yeah. Good thing I didn't use up all my soul energy on that. And then I wouldn't have been able to do them walking. Oh, and a stamina fruit in there. Nice. Okay, let's go get our treasure from the other one. Yeah, right. I understand the max is stamina is 120. I think I'm on about 50 something. That would be awesome to have 120. Ah, she's not so good with the precise movements. Or someone isn't. Perhaps it's me. Go get my treasure. And then we'll get back on our boat. Man, we may have to investigate some new costume potential. Although I do like my setup at the moment. Let's see, where did I leave my boat? I think it's over there somewhere. There it is. Oh, pilot goggles. Alright, successful mission. Except I died once, didn't I? That wasn't so good. Or did I? No, I didn't. I just got caught. That's right. Good, good. And we saved a shark, so that was awesome. Kind of helps balance out the bird we left trapped, which was pretty horrible, I must admit. Alright. Oh, when I got caught, you counted it as a death? Yeah, I don't think that's a death. Yeah, let's take that one out. I don't think that's death. I didn't die. I think death is... oh, both times I got caught? I think the death is, like, you know it's a death because it's, you know, you have to hit continue. It sort of reloads the game. But, there we go. Thank you. whereas being captured is not. All right, let's see. We're gonna go to Welly Welly. I just want to scan, make sure we got everything we were supposed to do here. Well, not that we were supposed to do, but oh yeah, I got to get this treasure box too. I'll do that after Welly Welly. We'll swoop around and pick up the treasure box. Okay, cool. I shouldn't have put a pin there since clearly we already have a pin. We already have a marker. All right. Oh, wait, hold on. Hope I'm doing this right. Yeah. This is kind of a long sail around. It'd actually be quicker if I just went across country, probably. But I like the sailing part. You can also fast travel from the docks. Let me see, is there a dock right here? There's a dock right here, so when we get here, maybe we'll... I don't know, we'll see. On the map, it always looks like it's a long way, but then you get there pretty quickly. And we will remember to refill our incendiaries in Welly Welly before we do anything else. Well, before we leave, anyway. This is a boat race here, these little buoys. Coming around. Yeah, see, I need some sailing music. Some Enya, as Lab Pedro suggested. Correctly suggested. Except then I'd be muted if I actually was playing that, so... I guess we won't be playing that. You could just be imagining it in your head while you watch. I know, right? I'm trying hard to save you all from me bursting into song because, yeah, that would be bad. Okay, here we go with our sailing music. Where are we? Oh, we're practically there. Why do they kick the music in right when we're almost done? That was really the dock for Welly Welly over there. Yeah, we could try to dock. Because you can spawn your boat, it's easier just to run the boat up on the beach and then let the dock spawn, but it's good practice. And one does so like to get better at things. There we go. That was pretty good. Okay, keep an eye on my boat, would ya? Her laugh always cracks me up. Okay, well, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here exactly, but we're going to get some lanterns. Must be coming up night, maybe. So we first encountered Welly Welly. They were not very nice to us, but... Oh no! They have our friends! Oops. Uh-oh, this guy. We cut his face with that machete in the beginning of the... with the machete in the beginning of the game. Oh, now we gotta save all of them. Ah, perhaps a new friend.
Je crois que je peux t'aider. Suis-moi.
Uh-oh. So they took almost our whole town away.
Alors tu veux te débarrasser de Meavora, c'est ça?
Yes, we do.
Il a aussi capturé mon père.
Qu'est-ce que tu proposes?
Si tu veux atteindre Meavora, tu dois frapper là où ça fait mal. Non, 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 non. Je parle de ces usines. Si tu parviens à désactiver ces usines, il n'aura pas d'autre choix que de nous écouter. Les usines sont des forteresses hautement protégées.
Ah, this is the part Teach Courage was doing, the factories. He said, you have to hit him where it hurts, and then they, Miyavora where it hurts. Oh, high five. Down low. Too slow. Yeah, I'm too slow at this. I'm gonna be doing this forever. And the suffering, yes, please.
Bon, tiens, ça nous permettra de rester en contact. Bonne chance.
Okay, oh, now I'm to the factory area. I have not done any photo developing. I've only taken like 2 pictures because I didn't think there was any point. Although it looks like in the factory you have to do some pictures. Oh, well, I don't know what that did. Whoops. Oh, good! Glad you made it home. You just... we just had a big cutscene where all of her friends were kidnapped by the bad guys. The picture has darkened a bit. Okay, so we have to go rescue a whole bunch of people. But first... Oh, I like the greenhouse. We have, oh yeah, this is, so we're at the wildlife refuge then, huh? How did we get all the way over here? Gotta find some incendiaries. I don't know about my pictures because I've only taken a couple, but I have taken some. So clearly I did not develop them properly. Alright, so now we gotta find a dock because clearly our boat is, we're way up here at the wildlife refuge. So we're going to have to go to this dock right here to spawn up a new boat. Let me see. If there's anything else we need to do before we... Oh, I got to get this treasure chest. Oh, look, why does Trey's camp look like it has bad guys on it? Oh, no! Looks like the Moacan have taken over Trey's camp, so we're going to have to clear that out, too. He's our other friend. He's our big friend from the beginning, our dad's friend. All right, we'll sail over there. Okay, wait, we got to do this first. All right, we got to go get our boat. So that factory area is the thing I was watching Teach Courage do over a couple of playthroughs, and it is tough. It's huge. Lots of all kinds of bad guys in there. And I think there's like four of them, 4 factories, so 4 big camps. Actually, let's just dial up a bird, shall we? I should have dialed up some daytime too while I was at it, right? Oh, here's the dock right here. Sweet. Sorry, but we're taking your lantern. There's another lantern we can snag. All right. Oh, I don't think we can get that one. Oh, yeah, we can. Good. Okay. So let's dial up some morning. Okay, now we shall... We've got man, it's a long way, isn't it? We're going to sail all the way down here. Have a gentle start while we maneuver ourselves out through the channel. And we would like to cue the sailing music, please. And we're away. Looked like there were some pearls by Trey's boat too, so we'll have to snag those. I learned a cool mechanic that you can, when you're running out of air, you can jump into a fish, or even before you run out of air, and it resets your air, and then you can swim over to the pearl and then just jump out, and then you have full air again. You grab the pearl, so that worked pretty well when I was gathering up all the pearls earlier. You see that triangle floating in the air on the horizon there? That's where the bad guy lives. Yeah, it was super handy. Although now that I have that bubble, I'm not so worried about drowning, but it's the fish are just a lot faster, of course. Dolphins and sharks and things, they swim really fast. I did try a sea snake, but it was really slow. Yeah, that's the bad guy's place over there. Yeah, I know, right? I was mentioning your snake thing on the stream last night, saying that I thought it was funny, but then I had the exactly same reaction to the big spiders in Dragon Age, so I was like, maybe I should be a little more understanding about that. So probably what we're going to do, we'll keep an eye on the time, but we'll get this treasure box, and then we'll go do the tray, boat, pearls, and fight, and then that might be where we'll leave it this morning, because we don't have a whole, we'll check the time, but we don't have a huge amount of time left, and that would be good, and then we could start on the factories tomorrow morning. Let's see how we're coming along. There we are right there. It's interesting that the mapping mechanic in this game tracks the boat precisely, but not you. Alright, we're almost there. Coming around. Some of these docks have treasure boxes that you buy from them, and that might be what this one is. Wait, that looks like the fabric camp, doesn't it? Oh, maybe I forgot to uncover one of these. Collect one after I burned it up. Ah, crash! Boom! That's interesting. I wondered how I missed one. Alright, let's see, where is it? Sure enough, did. Wait till you see this factories, guys. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have such a hard time finding my way around. So I'm gonna hope I'll be able to grab the loot boxes as I unlock them. Oh, turtle flag, I like that. Because I'm afraid I'll never be able to find my way back. Some jellies. Oh, and a little flowery hat. Okay, so we're gonna go take this one on. Oh, look at the sea turtle. Hi, buddy. Luckily, unlike real sailing, you can just turn around in the boat. Get yourself oriented and then raise your sail. Some dolphins. Every time I see the dolphins and the sharks, I immediately want to jump into them, but and have a swim around. But we won't do that. Let's see how close we want to get here. That means they've captured Tchia too, presumably. Huh. Alright, let's see here. A little reconnoiter. Oh, can we get in the window? Come on, birdie. Get a good hiding place. How many are here? Oh, there's only 3 soldiers. Okay. Just thinking about if I should just go ahead and pull my walking dude out. I think I will, and save my lanterns. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Wrong song. I think their face, yep. Don't fall off. Oh no, where'd he go? Oh, that was it. Ha! Nice! That was some swift work, wasn't it? So clearly they've taken our friend Tchia hostage. I don't know about a cow flag. I wonder if there's any food here. Oh look, they trashed the place. Whoops, 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 out. Alright, we got our pearls to pick up. Oh, I thought we could eat a coconut. Oops. I'm looking to see if he has any bananas. I don't see any. Alright, let's go get our pearls. He's living in the deep water. There it is. Not a lot of fish around here. Oh, there's a shark. There's a shark. Oh, oh, too far away. Swim, swim, swim. Not worth it. Not worth it. I was gonna go for it, but I didn't have the nerve. All right, let's see. Whoops. All right, now we'll fish swim to the next one. Look how he has a little flower on his head. I love how all the animals she jumps into have that little flower. I guess just so you can make sure you know which critter you are and not some other animal fly swimming around. All right. Go get our boat. There it is. Let's get over here. It doesn't look like any of my people are on this morning. If any of you have a raid suggestion, I will wait just a minute and feel free to suggest someone to me. You guys have been giving me some good suggestions. I don't really like to raid people I haven't watched before, but you guys have all been giving me good suggestions, and I trust you. So, throw somebody up there if you have an idea. So you can see I haven't done hardly any of the stuff on this island. I just cleared out those other two islands. So it looks like, okay, let me put her in there and we will give her Rachagelraecr. There she is. Oh, she's doing some kind of crafting thing. Oh, she's got a lot of people. We're not going to make much of an impact on her, but we'll go ahead and raid over anyway. She's a crafter, and you know, Sunny is also a crafter, does this diamond painting, and Nerd Girl, who's a friend of the stream, also does. So let's go ahead and raid over there and say hi to her. Everyone, thank you so much for coming. We'll be back with this game tomorrow morning at 7:30 Central Standard, and Dragon Age Inquisition this afternoon at 4. Here we go. Bye, everybody. It's been great hanging out with you this morning.